So the other day whilst I was scrolling through TikTok, this came up. And it filled me with a sense of just... But then it reminded me of something from my own childhood. Something that Mad Mortsky holds near and dear to his heart. And that is the SFM animations. And I realised that I would have laughed at this when I was younger. And that maybe brain rot has been around this whole time. I think this video mainly reminded me of the We Like to Party video, just because that was the most popular one back in the day and it now has something like 70 million views. These animations from 9 or so years ago were made on Valve's Source Filmmaker, which is just a similar software to Blender, but instead of making things like this, it's used to make things like this. The reason that most of the characters were TF2 characters were because they were ready imported assets to use for anyone. There was one person who mainly made them back in the day, and that was Innominus, who uploaded some absolute gems like this and this. Whereas nowadays, kids have DaFuckBoom, who uploads just pure and utter brain rot. I don't know how else to explain it, to be honest. I will admit though, these two both had very, very different numbers, with Innominus having just over 1 million subscribers sitting nowadays, and DaFuckBoom having almost 40 million now. But I think that's due to just YouTube not being as popular back 9 years ago, and YouTube being very, very popular now. To be honest, this wasn't the only piece of brain rot at the time. There was also the the MLG compilations, which stood for Major League Gaming Compilations. These would essentially just consist of heavily edited compilations of trick shots. You know what? I think it's probably best that I just show you. But these MLG edits completely just took over YouTube whilst they were popular, with everyone loving them, including me. Things would come out almost daily like MLG Teletubbies, MLG Peppa Pig, and the widely recognised MLG My Hope Will Never Die. Oh man, you know, even if it is brain rot, it does fill me with nostalgia to watch those. I would say that the closest thing we have to that nowadays is the 21st Century Humor videos, which is quite literally just an evolved version of MLG with modern memes instead of memes from 5+ years ago, as well as just being so much more brain rotty. But I will say some of these are quite funny. Now, I hope I've opened up your eyes to everything and shown you that brain rot has in fact existed all along, but it's coated by nostalgia for us. And I'm sure the kids these days that watch Skibidi Toilet and find Ohio Phantom Tax funny will look back upon their lives, and they'll also be shaded by nostalgia. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.